Good afternoon. So this is part 2 of the touch probe videos, and I'm just going to show you how it's been set up on my Shapeoko. I do apologise for the slightly shaky camera work. I broke my tripod stand doing the last video, so got to hold it by hand. So there's some instructions on the Carbide 3D website. I had version 2.4 of the board, but without the connector pins. So I followed version 2.3 as the instructions describe, and it worked pretty much first time. Just show you around the back, you probably won't be able to see much, but it's just connected on the board as described. I don't think you can even make that out. And what I've done is, on the premise that the the Y axis always moves, I fed the wires out of my control box along here, and then I've actually wired them going up alongside my spindle wire, along my power wire as well. And then you've also got the crocodile clip, so you've got the crocodile clip here, and what I've done is fed that onto the left hand side of my Shapeoko, so it's grounded just there, and it also feeds up the wires and out. Now the reason why I've done it out is because I don't want the wires to get caught on anything. Originally I was going to mount the excess wire here on the left, but then I figured, what if it falls into the belts? Not great. I then looked at mounting it on the Z-axis plate behind here. Again, what happens if it gets caught? It's not going to be great, it's going to end up in a crash and probably break something. So I figured the easiest way of doing it is to feed it out. Now the wires are pretty long, so I've got a standard S3 here with the aluminium bed that I made, and as you can see from my touch probe here, I can feed my wire all the way, and I can take it all the way to the back if I had to. Not that I'm going to be milling at the back of the machine. Now the benefit of having it outside is the fact that I can remove it at any time from the milling process. It won't get dusty, it won't get dirty, it won't get hit by the machine, etc. And all the wires are safe and sound. The other thing is, it's on the left hand side. Now I always mill from the left hand side, bottom left, because I figure there's your usable space. Pretty straightforward, I guess. So the way you'd use this, I won't do a testing video quite yet, I need to run up some G-code, is you place this on your piece of work, and depending on the type of probing, if you're probing on the edges, you leave it without the lip. However, if you're doing an X, Y and Z, you position it on like so, and then you position your spindle just here. Now we'll have a look at that procedure later on, but this is just a quick setup video. So here we can see my Shapeoko is all set up, and if we were ready to mill, the crocodile clip would go on the spindle edge here. As we're not ready to mill, we just test it. So here we can see the green light of the Carbide 3D probe. Now the idea is, when the spindle touches it, it will stop and then make some automatic adjustments to find the datum. And the way you test the probe is just by touching it. And you can see, well, just about every time I touch it, it clicks red. So that just means that the active probe is being touched. And I suppose that's the difference between this probe and many others, including my homemade one. It's an active probe, so it's got some clever electronics, which I assume, I don't really know what they do, to be honest, so I won't try and make it up, but it just allows you to tell when that's being touched. So thanks for watching. That's a quick preview, and the next video will be of the touch probe in action along with the software. Thanks very much.